Hello guys, welcome on the stream. I hope you're fine guys. First stream since a long time, so yeah, I hope everything works, that you hear me correctly. The music is not too loud in the background. So today the plan is to for sure have a look to Beyond the Sky. Everything's fine, it's perfect, nice. Okay, so yeah, we will have a look to the project files of Beyond the Sky, and of course I will explain the story behind it, you know. And at the end of the stream I will show you a quick snippet of a new single. So what I can say actually about this will be a collaboration, you know. But this will be the first time I collaborate with this artist, so I will not reveal too much yet, you know. But all I can say is that into the hands up scene, this is a big name, so yeah, this is really cool. And how about the channel? So I think you have seen since a couple of days that I try to upload one video each day. So basically I want to change a bit the direction of the channel, because usually I just upload video when I release music, but I want to try to be more, you know, active on YouTube. And yeah, so the thing is that for the moment I try to upload one video each day except the weekend, because the weekend I will stream every Saturday at 9 p.m. and yeah, I will try to be just more active on the channel. Also, sometimes I would like to make some track feedback, so I will create a Discord server that you will guys can join, of course, but the server is not ready, so the link will be into the description, but I need to take care about the server yet, so I need to make some change and set everything properly. And basically when I will do the track review, I will try to just, you know, have a specific salon into the Discord, like that you can upload your tracks, you know, or send Spotify link if your track is already released, or SoundCloud or that kind of stuff, you know. So hello everyone. So I saw Justin Corsa is there, Archangel, DJ Tinky Winky, hello, hello Sylvie, hello Dance Cornard, yeah, hello Greg, Garrison, I think it's Greg, yeah. DJ Big Time Rusher. So thank you guys to join this first stream. So okay, I think we will start to have a look to the story of Beyond the Sky. So you have to know that I started that track in 2023, in the beginning of the year. And I just start to really work on it at the end of the year 2023, sorry. So let's have a look to that. I changed the scene, basically everything's works, so nice. Okay, so we have here the folder. I prepare everything, you know, like that. So one moment about the music, I need to switch. I will just radio it. So here we go. We have the I will make more screen like that, you know, more in full screen. This will be maybe better, something like that. Okay, here we go. So yeah, please don't take too much care about my voice, because this was very the beginning of the idea, so I sing myself, you know, on the track. So and I have wrote some lyrics. But as you know, my English is very bad, and I can really write lyrics, So this is the point. But I basically compose the track, during a session where I just playing piano for fun. And this is the lyrics I wrote. Let's zoom it a bit, So we have basically the first structure of the track, with the chorus. I mean, not the final chorus, but yeah, you make me happy beyond the sky. Okay, so this was the lyrics, and this is the first demo that I have done.
Every day makes me more proud of you. Every day makes me closer to you. Do you know that you make me happy beyond the sky? You give me the wings to face my life. You are the only thing I need to make me feel right. Make me happy beyond the sky. Give me the wings to face my life. You are the only thing I need.
As you can hear, it was really different from the final work. Yeah, it's quite funny because it was really inspired by the 8-man. This is just a melody I done, back in the day. So it's a bit funny to hear that again. So, and this one is without vocals, I think. It's a bit of rework because I added some other parts into it. Yeah. You make me shine. Yeah, it was really different, Yeah, so basically I wrote that song for my girlfriend, and I just put the track, the demo on the side, and during the year 2023 I meet MG on Fiverr. I'm looking for a singer because I working on, back in the days it was The One. And I wanted a female singer on it, and I found MG on Fiverr. So I start to work with her on The One, and I don't know, the feeling was great. I like it, the voice of Melody Joyce, and very cool. She was very cool. So after The One, at the end of the year, I asked her. I speak with her, and I ask her to. I tell her that I have a track that I starting to work in the beginning of the year, but it was a track for my girlfriend, And the thing is that I'm really bad in English, so the lyrics are need to be reworked, And then she said to me, "Yeah, no problem." So at the end of the year. I will show you. At the end of the year, I start to rework the track with MG. So I ask her so to improve the lyrics, of course. And then during the same time, because I just listen again the first demo that I just show you now, and it feels like it missed something, for the chorus. It's not catchy enough, so. Really, it's missing something, But the thing is that I just try again to play a piano for found chords, and so this is just a basic vocal message that I sent to MG during I play piano, in real time with my Heidi. So. So we have the ID of the final chorus of Beyond the Sky with the main melody, you know. So it was the Heidi, and then I think this is so this is the new demo. The new demo I sent to MJ for record the new vocal with the new lyrics she wrote with that new chorus progression, you know. So I will show you quickly how sounds the demo I sent to her. And in the same time, she wrote that new lyrics. Yeah, it was very It Many. Yeah, Archangel, yeah. I even don't know about the flag or wave of Open Up the Dance Floor. Sorry, I even don't know. Salut Collie, hello Collie. So you see we have the demo. So basically it's the same another time, you know, for the second verse. And so this is what, with the new lyrics she wrote me, this is the what she sent to me for show me how it sounds, you know.
Every day I wake up next to you. Oh. I look into your eyes, my heart is full. Did you know that? You make me happy beyond the sky. You give me the wings to face my life. You are the only one I need. You make me feel alive. You make me happy beyond the sky.
Thank you, Jizzy Meister.
With you by my side, I touch the stars. You are a lovely masterpiece. Beyond the sky, my love goes as far as any star. Let me show that I love you. Beyond the sky, you're my desire. Let me hold all of you.
Yeah, so basically it was it was already great, but I asking her for a change because if you notice it's not the final lyrics. So I sent her that message, you know. Hey Melody, so thank you for your job. About the lyrics, maybe I would like to change just a little part. Let me show you. So,
you make me feel alive. You make me happy.
So this is the second time, you know, not the first one. So
beyond the sky, with you by my side, I touch the stars.
I'm not really fan about I touch the stars. Yeah, so this was not, you know, I don't know why, but it doesn't sound good enough for me, you know. Not too catchy enough, you know. So, and I sent her just after that one. Maybe something like, with you by my side, it's taking me far and wide. Or, I don't know, maybe with you by my side, it's like a joyride, or I don't know, maybe, yeah. I like the with you by my side, it's taking me far and wide. Let me know what you think. Yeah, so basically it was the global ID. So as you can see, guys, it's really a collab because I start from scratch with my own lyrics. And of course, I used back in the days ChatGPT for help me because my English is really, really bad. So, and finally, MG had his own her own touch to the track, you know, by changing the lyrics and all that. So she sent me a rework, you know, with my asking for the change, and it actually sounds like that.
Every day I wake up next to you. Wow. I look into your eyes, my heart is full. Did Did you know that you made me happy beyond the sky? You give me the wings to face my life. You are the only one I need. You make me feel alive. You make me happy beyond the sky. With you by my side, I'll go far and wide.
Yeah.
You are a lovely masterpiece.
With the new chorus.
Beyond the sky, your love goes as far as any star. Let me show that I love you. Beyond the sky, your mind is high. Let me hold all of you.
Yeah, so I like it. I like it, the work, the way she sing. So I finally sent the final demo, because it was just a message vocal that she sent to me for just show me how it sounds, So in the morning of that day, I sent the demo in E minor, but I asked her, to change the key of the track, because if you can hear that MG has that tone into her voice that is really deep, for a female vocal. So it's really deep. So I basically created the track in E, but I wanted to change the key because the track needs to fit also, with the vocal. So you need to find a great balance between the vocal of the singer, the tone. I mean the tone of the voice, and also the track itself, because when you change too much the key, well, sometimes you have the bass line playing like D or D sharp, but you need to lower from one octave or put more higher. So it depends, and it can also change too much the mix. So I just try to find a good compromise, and finally I asked her to change the key to F sharp minor. So she said yes, and so I just render new final demo, in F sharp minor. So, and I think she sent to me one time again how she sound in F minor,
Every day I wake up next to you.
And if you compare to the E key, you can see that it fits better for her tone.
Make me happy beyond the sky. You give me the wings to face my life. You are the only one I need.
Thanks guys for the great comments into the chat. Thank you.
Make me happy beyond the sky. With you by my side. Beyond the sky, my love goes as far as any star. Let me show that I love you. Beyond the
I don't know, but this is way more catchy,
let me hold all of you.
It fits so well better with her voice, so I literally said, okay, let's do that in F sharp minor. And so this is, let me open FL Studio. This is basically just a project of the demo I sent to her, but like that we can have a look of what just I do, it's nothing really complex, just the basic demo, and I produce the whole track after, making new kick bass. But this is the next step. I will show you everything into the main project, but I think it's even, I even added some vocals from her for see how it sounds, but and it's not even the last one because it's again in E, so I just changed the whole chords of the whole tracks. But yeah, this is basically what I do, and this is the demo, with a clap, because she need to record with a with something for staying into the rhythm, so yeah, that one is not in F sharp, so yeah, it fixed. Even the vocal of it. Yeah,
sky. Your love goes as far as any on the sky.
Yeah, I do a lot of things, so I even don't remember because it's like 2 years ago now, but yeah. This was basically the demo, you know, so nothing really complex, just the piano, the chords, a main clap, and record all the stems, you know. So I will show you the stems, and in the same time I will just open the full project here. And let's have a look to the stems. So this is the final stems I get from MG, you know. Really a great work because we have a lot of stems, you know, and so keep in mind that it's not tuned, so you know, and not processing, so it's very dry, you know.
Know that you make me happy beyond the sky. You give me the wings to face my life. You are the only one I need. You make me feel alive.
All that stems was really, really good, you know. I don't even remember. I take a lot of things from each stems individually, you know.
Me, you know that you make me happy beyond
Yeah, lower for create the harmonies, you know, into the vocal.
the sky. You give me the wings to face my life.
It's very deep, you know. It's a bit funny, but yeah. So yeah, basically I get all the stems, and I would like so much to show you the process for mixing the vocals, guys, and I will doing it into some other streams, you know. But the thing is that back in the days, now I have a template, you know, a special template when I need to mix a vocal. I always put the vocal into it, and then it's like ready to use, but I always need to change some EQ, you know, compression, volume, etc. But I have my own template for mixing the vocals. But back in the days, when I working on that track, I don't have that yet. So I think I have opened one template doing the vocal, then another one for put another treatment, you know, some other plugins, then I think again another one, so I can found it. I search for it, but it's so, because I have that. I think a lot of producer I like that, but I always name my project files. You know, the name of it. It's always shit. You know, blah 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 blah. Instead of just named correctly and put it into a folder, it's just. Sometimes when I need to search about something, I even don't search by the name, but just by the date, you know, when I create. I look just that, and yeah. But sorry, I would like to show you the process, but I can't. So, but in some other project, for sure, I will show you how I mix my own vocals, you know. But here I have the final stems. I will you explain everything, you know. But it's already mixed, you know, into the template. So let's have a look to that. So wait, I need to close that. We don't care about that. So okay. Let's even just will show you how sounds the vocal mixed. But I will disable the reverb and delay on it. Where is the reverb and the delay?
Beyond the sky.
Yeah, this one is mine. So, but this is basically all sounds the stem already mixed. So like that you can hear. You know, I have some parts. I will show you.
Wow, I look into your eyes, my heart is full. Did you know that you make me happy beyond the sky?
So you have the main lead, you know.
My heart is so that you make me happy beyond the sky. You give me the wings to face my life.
No, I don't have any process here except the Shaper Box 3 just for the, you know, the sidechain when the kick plays, and in Flutter phone just control the peak, the biggest peaks of the signal. So this is how it sounds. It's already mixed, you know, I can explain, but the process, I mean. And here I have the second bounce. That is just about the harmonies, you know.
You make me
sky. You gave me the wings to face my life.
Yeah, you can hear that I cut when because I don't want to have the, I don't even know how we call that in English, but when she said something like that, I don't want to have something too aggressive. So this is why I just cut it on the harmonies. But yeah, this is basically how sounds the vocal by itself in the project.
The wings to face my life. With you by my side, I'll go as far as any stars. Let me show that I love you.
Okay, so now we will have a look to the whole project and I will explain everything. So if you have some question into the chat, don't hesitate to write. I try to answer. I try to check in the same time, So if you have some question, don't hesitate to type. So this is the extended mix. I will lower the volume a bit for me because it's very loud. So yeah, so basically just snare percussion, I use a lot of samples from my own samples, Caesar samples. We have this little plug to play here. From Hive 2, yeah. I think it's preset from Hive 2. And I think, on it I don't have any specific effects. Yeah, it goes just to the inflator, but I use it like that, just a bit of mixing, of course. So I have what we have here. I can show you. We have the first THT, multiband compression, Pro Q3 for cut the low end, Also a bit highs. This one is just for get the sound a bit more stereo, I love the plugin because it works well. So it just increase a bit the stereo. We have kickstart. This is just during the plug when it play with the kick, just triggered by the kick. And yeah, did inflator or just control the biggest peak. Here we don't see it because it's I have a cutoff on it,
The sky.
Yeah.
Beyond the sky.
I need to push the reverb on. Yeah.
Beyond the sky.
You see the clipper inflator is just a clipper and it's helped to control the biggest peak, into the signal. So this is actually how sounds the sound into Hive 2 with the cutoff basically in normal, Now I use that sound also in the mix of A B C D E F U. I will read your question at the same time. Can you share MIDI version of your very old songs? I think I already shared some old MIDI, back in the days on Facebook. So I think it's already done. Can you show us how the pitch bass made? Yeah. The problem is on Beyond the Sky, I don't have any pitch bass, bro, guys. So unfortunately, not on that session. So yeah, the bass about here, it's from Salon 1. I created myself, but I sampled it into Contact because I made a process on it. But I will explain everything. So intro.
Beyond the sky.
Yeah. Basically, that one is myself. I record myself on the iPhone, and I just use AI for change the tone of my voice, But
Beyond the sky.
this is just me, for the rest of the track. So let's have a look to the drums and the bass and other stuff. So we have that kick here.
Beyond the sky.
Classic hands up kicks. Oh, yeah, I know why. Don't worry. Wait, I will just play it like that. way better. So yeah, classic hands up kicks. I've made it's also included into Caesar samples. So basically, for Caesar samples, I include all the stuff I do in my recent project. So so basic kick. I mean, we have ride, you know, like dang dang dang. Back in the days, like into the cascada tracks, turn-up tracks, always that rhythm with classic clap. I mean, yeah, it's a clap I've made from scratch. You know, I think I just play it with a lot of things into with the the pogo, the stretch pro with the formant, mixing differently, use maybe layer, and this is how basically it sounds. So the clap, what I use on the clap, because everything is like mixed, because instead of just have the full project of the clap, like I just told you now with a lot of plugins, I just edit the samples and re-import it into the project. Like that, you can also save some CPU, and it's way more easy to work like that, So this plugin, the proc is just a cutoff that I just activate sometimes, when the clap play each beat, for like to make disappear slowly, So nothing here. Hi-hat, so yeah, classic hi-hat with some offbeat. I mean, offbeat notes. It's more groovy, that just make something simple, like just check difference, like instead of that, it's way more groovy, so I will read in the same time your message. But yeah, we have the classic snare that I use it a lot of times. I think this is the same snare, but just the mixing is a bit different, but it's basically not that one. Yeah, that one is a new one that I created. But very, like Cascadesque, or I don't know, but classic ends up snare. I mean, nothing special, same thing about the crash. I mean, it just. And I always, this is basically the crash processing, but I edit the crash and re-import it. So in Edison, this is the crash editing, So it's always better to work like that. I mean, it's my workflow, but I think it's better, and you save CPU. And we have also that little percussion, playing. I think I play a bit with, of course, the volume, yeah. And I think with the panning, sometimes. No, I mean, the panning is already done here. Yeah, 28% on the right. So, can you show how you do the sidechain on reverb? I will do that. I will do that. I can explain you how I set that. So, but don't worry, guys. I plan to stream every Saturday, so I will explain and show a lot of stuff. So, okay, so here we go with the bass. So this is not a pitch bass. Sorry, I know you love pitch bass, but I'm so tired about pitch bass, guys. So basically, it was just a preset from Salon One, but the thing is that. I sampled it because I don't even know if I have the preset here, the original preset. I think but it's in my own banks into Caesar samples. But the thing is that I just take a note of the bass, I will just show you why I've do that and put it into contact for sample it. So let's say that we have that key, So I basically do something like that, that this is the reason why I do sampling into contact. So we have the fondamental, sorry, my French accent. So basically the D, This control only the fundamental, but let's say that if it sounds better by just control some harmonics, you know, like that one. It's just an example for show you why I do that. So it's just about harmonics here, you know. So, but the thing is that it works here, but when you will change the key of the bass, because here it's in D, if you change to like, I don't know, doesn't matter, but like B, you know. Thing is that what you just done on the EQ, well, it will be different, of course. The harmonics are not on the same place, so you can really automatize the thing, you know. So I just basically record one shot of the bass like I want it into the mix, and then like that I'm sure that with Contact and the sample, each notes I will play, well, this will be always the same thing, you know. I don't have to take care about the frequencies of the EQ when I do that. So anyway, it's impossible, you know, because you have to do this EQ, duplicate another one, change the settings, and create I don't know how much automation, you know, or or you have to edit each bass and record each note individually. So it's just boring, you know. So instead of do that, I sample the bass. So the bass sounds like that. And on top of the bass, I have also this sub bass that I also have sampled, you know. So it doesn't work because it's linked also with the bass triggering, and I will show you why. Yeah. So this is just the sub bass, and we have behind that the sublead. Where is the sublead? Here it is. Yeah, very Hitmanish. It's a preset in Serum that I've made, but very simple, you know. So the reason why I use a trigger with the bass is that I will show you now. So let's take a loop of the bass. Maybe not that one. This can be very quickly boring, but yeah. So we have that trigger bass. So basically, you don't have any sounds because it's delinked from the master here. So it's just for show to the shaper box that we have something that will start the sidechain. And the reason is because I want that here, you know. So basically what you can hear here is this is just the triggering things and this is the shape, volume shape on the bass. Without it, can you hear it? Without that, you can hear like a click, click, click each time the bass play, and it doesn't work, you know. You have have a look and check carefully with a headphone, you know. Maybe with the phone you can't notice it, but and also because at the end it's way better to control that, because you can change, you know, the way of the bass, because if it's too long, it adds to have that, you know, like your head shaking when you hear the kick and bass, you know. So after it's like a matter of taste, you know. Sometimes it's better to have a long bass, but the most important thing is that after that, at that place, the kick will start to play. So with that process, you avoid the bass, the release of the bass, you know, the very end of the bass playing in the same time than the kick. So I basically do exactly the same thing on the kick, but like I told you, it's editing. So but basically I do the exact same thing with the kick at the end of the kick, you know. I just use an envelope like that with shaper box, and this is the way the way to mix perfectly the kick and bass without get any conflicts into the low end. You have also need to take care about the phase. This is something I can speak more into another session, but the phase is really important, and I can show you in another session why and how to take care about that. So don't worry. So yeah, this is basically how I always in hands up I set my kick and bass. So I read also. I try to read the message. So, but yeah, what we have here, another thing. So I will try to show you how it sounds. Just kick. I just need to take care about each automation there, because without kick, without clip, yeah, I just want to make you hear the kick, bass, sublead, so, and that thing after. I will show you what it is. I just put on all automation, but basically, okay, so without that first, so this is basically a kick bass. So just the bass alone without the sub bass. With the sub bass, on it, and with the sub lead. So this one is very subtle. I don't know how to say, but it's very low, so you can even notice it alone. But it's helped to add this color, and the mix is more warm with it, And finally, we have that one. I love that kind of sound now. Like back in the days, like Mace, Deuce. Wait, I try to hear at the same time. So share some library. Can THT share some library? What use on song? Or this is original. So on that one, it's original because I craft in real time, but a lot of these samples are actually into the Mythical Dance preset volume 1. Also the same for the presets. Can I send demo to you? So yeah, I as I say in the beginning of this session, I will open a Discord where you guys can join, of course, and I will make track feedback sometimes. I just need to have like at least 10 tracks, and then I will make a track feedbacks in live. So I will just listen all your tracks, and you will get a review in real time, honest review of what I think. And yeah, very, so the Discord is already created, but I need to manage. So the link will be probably into the description later during the next week, or at least for the next stream, this will be ready, so you can join the community, and of course we will talk about hands up, about music samples and all that. But yeah, so for all the demo, don't worry, you can send it to the Discord via your home links, Spotify, SoundCloud, or anyway, but for the moment, we will focus on that. But stay tuned, and don't forget to check the description on the video. The Discord link will be available very soon. So, okay. Yeah, so I have that bass, so I'll call that like that. So it's typically just that. And on top of it, you have that. And for help the mix, because this is basically a bass, so I don't want to have two bass, because it will just fuck up the low end. So I have put that track spacer here, and I will show you what is that plugin in for what I put it here. So it's, if you see the kick here goes into a bus, and yeah, it goes even into that bus. So in that bus I have the kick and a bass. if I'm not wrong, let me check because I don't want to say something because the project I have 2 years ago now, so yeah, kick bass bus. So it's not even that one. I have a kick bass bus somewhere, but so stupid, the first one. Sorry guys. So yeah, so basically we can see here. So it's my bad. Sorry. So I send a kick into that bus, but that bus doesn't play. It's just like ghost, like a triggering, where I wrote the bass and a kick. So basically in that bus you have the kick and the bass, and I send that to the bass. So, and the thing is that with track spacer, I put into the sidechain, the kick and bass bus. So each time you will see, each time the kick and the bass play, track spacer actually will decrease the gain of the low end. You can set the ratio here. I will show you, and the high cut of it. So without, you have just the kick here, you can see, and kick and bass. You hear? And then when the kick bass stop, then yeah, it's also stop the effect. You can set everything here. You have the attack. Basically, I should even put that, and the release. But this will help to control the low end of that sound when the kick bass play. And I do the exact same thing on my lead bass. So this is basically the main instrument I have for on the song. Let's continue with the reggae, And this new plugged, sorry. Pip. Yeah. So FX kick, this new hit I created also from, I think it was from a sample, and I just tweak a lot of it, just play with it, and finally it sounds like that. So, and here, so we have FX kick, and the guitar that comes with a filter. So I think it's a guitar from Contact. Yeah. With the chords, So with that we have pad.
Every day I wait.
The pads we have all the FX, The chords are just off now, but we have the sweeps, sweeps up, sweeps down.
Every day I wake up next to you.
I can just turn it off for show all the instrument, Yeah, I have also some preverb, on the vocal. Yeah, we have the percussion like in the intro, We have that kick, low kick, subby kick, with the 828. Very deep. Yeah, the same percussion. And same instrument that I just had, a bells here, Ike bells. That thing is from Nexus. Yeah. And after that we have
What I need, you make me feel alive.
Yeah, this one is just the B on. Yeah. Then we have a piano here.
You make me feel alive. You make me happy. Be
Yeah, the guitar is, yeah, I need to activate that, I think. Yeah. So, you know, during the verse, you know, I try to add an instrument one after the other because it needs to, you know, to keep the, how to say, you know, but it needs to stay interesting for the listeners, you know. So it's very important to understand that the structure of the wall tracks is very important. Also, it's even more important than the mixing or something like that. You know, you need to have a great structure and keep the listeners be interested by the track. You know, like that. But sometimes also it's also cool to have a break. You know, and something more chill during the track. You know, so it's very important to understand how the structure can change the track. You know, so. This is why in these verses, I just add one instrument after one another, you know. So
feel alive. You make me happy.
until the chorus, you know.
By my side, I'll go far and wide.
On top of the end of the verse, I just add the jump clap here. No.
The sky with you by my side, I'll go far and wide. You are a lovely masterpiece. Beyond the sky, but love goes as far as any.
Here basically I have the same kick and the same bass than in the intro, but I just use a filter on it. So I will try to find it. I think it's that one, you know. Yeah. Just filter it, you know, for the build up. But basically just a Pro Q. Here. In linear phase mode, because I don't want that the phase, when I do that, the phase will change. So it's always, when I do that, always in linear phase mode. But when directly that when I don't need anymore the filter, I turn off the Pro Q, you know, because when you use a linear phase EQ, this will introduce some pre-ringing, so it's not stable. You can hear that, I mean, on transient, but so this is why. But I will explain everything into more streams, you know. I just want here to focus on the track, but yeah. So yeah, we have the build up here, so with the snare. And now some crash, percussion. Here we go. Just for introduce the main melody of the track, you know. So I have this big reverse lead, you know, for announce the lead, because without it, it's a bit weird, you know. It's like if the lead comes from nowhere. So with it, no. But I will show you without how it sounds. No, you can hear that it missed something new. So this is how why I made this big reverse, you know. Okay, so let's have a look to the lead sounds. For the lead I think it's only about silent one. Oh, let me activate everything because we don't have the cutoff correctly set. I think we're good. Yeah. Okay, so we have the main lead here. So it's 4 layer. Oh no, we have Spire. All right. Spire. Spire again. Oh. Maybe not silent one. Spire again. Oh. I told you, it's 2 years ago, so I don't remember too much. So yeah, a lot of Spire, actually 4 Spire. Okay, alright. It sounds like that. We have the cards. For instance. Oh, silent one, finally. Let's show how sounds the instance. Yeah, I have a lot of reverb here because basically everything works together with a trigger that I will show you, but it's triggered basically. So here it's not so. That's why the reverb is very loud. Yeah, so basically this was some presets I created, and it's available into Mythical Dance Preset Volume 1 into Caesar Samples website, so if you want to have a look. Yeah. Not that one, because it's Spire, and that one, yeah. Oh. Guess who's back? Hitman. Alright. So this is the chords, and what we have also, we have that harmolite. I use a lot of Spire into that project. I even don't remember, Quite funny. Okay, so this is how it's on, and on the main melody, I play a lot with the portamento, on some notes. I saw that here, so you have the boy, Yeah, cut off. Yeah. So this is basically how sounds the lead. So I will just show you the trigger. Why I use the trigger. So I hope no, it's okay. Yeah, this one is for the cutoff, but anyway, the cutoff, the trigger. That one goes into. So this is my reverb bus and my delay bus. Both goes into a bus, and at the end of the chain I use Pro C2, where I route the lead. I call T because lead trigger, it's just, you don't have any sounds from it. It's delinked from the master. So, and I don't put any volume here, This is just for the signal to the compressor start to compress. So basically, this is here is the amount of the reverb, and the thing is that each time the trigger will play. So basically, I use the trigger, but this is the exact same note than the main melody. Well, the volume of the reverb, and I do exactly the same thing, on the delay. But each time the trigger will start to play, the volume of the reverb will decrease, and when after you need to set the correct release, But when the notes is down, then the volume of the reverb and the delay will goes up until the normal volume, And it helps to have this pumping effect that we like. And also without it, the reverb will completely destroy the lead, because without it, the reverb is too loud. But the thing is that with that techniques, you can have very loud reverb and keep a clean mix, So as you can see, it goes up and down. I will show you if I turn it off. It's like the reverb take the whole place. It's not so great, It's even bad, I mean. And with that techniques, You have that pump effect, And I use also the same techniques on the vocals, but here it's very loud because it needs power, But on the vocal, you don't need to have so much because here you can notice very strong, but it's also help on the vocal, but you don't need to do that so stronger. So yeah, and like I told you, exactly same thing on the delay. And then it goes into a bus. And that's it. So for the reverb, if you want to know, my favorite plugins for the reverb, I mean on synth is Redline Reverb 2 from the brand here. But I don't know. I love how it sounds. It's a bit analogish. But I don't know. It's always work fine. So you can take screenshot of the preset if you want. But yeah, anyway, so let's continue to have a look. I use the same techniques here, by the way, with the cutoff, because I think you can that it's very boring. You have seen how much layer I have, and with Silent One and Spire, it's two different plugins. So if you have to create one automation on all of them, you need like 10 automations. But the cutoff will be not the same, because sometimes you like to use a cutoff with an envelope, like back in the days, like into the pimp codes tracks, the pimp 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 effects, and sometimes you don't have that, so you need to set that on all your plugins. So it's take a lot of time, it's boring, you need to create a lot of automation. So instead of that, what I use, I will show you these tricks. Here we go. I have a shaper box with a filter open on it, and then it's just the envelope of the filter, like forget the quick effect. I call like quick, but I mean, you know what I mean. It's just playing with the envelope of the sound. So, and this is the same process. I just use a trigger, what it is here, playing the same rhythm of the melody with very short notes, and this is basically the cutoff. This one is just for automatic cutoff, and without that, well, you don't have that, With that, you have the quick, the quick. Yeah, filter playing. But it's so easy, you just have to put Chipperbox 3 on the bus of your main lead, and that's it, you just have to automatize that. And if you wonder which one you need to automatize or create the automation like that, this is the shift here in the envelope. You click on envelope, you have the shift, and this is the shift that you need to automatize for the cutoff, So I saw in the same time I have a plug here. Yeah, because I remember that the lead. This is the one part of the lead, but I have a second part. It's true. Yeah, the one that makes dibba-dibba, this is that one. So without it, and with it. So I try to read the chat in the same time. Do you have Serum 3? No, because Serum 3 don't exist. We have Serum 2, or I missed something, but I don't think so. The same melody in the trigger. In the trigger for the plug for the cutoff, you don't take care about the notes, because in the same way, the trigger for the cutoff you need to delink it from the master, so you don't hear it. You don't hear the sound. This is just for say to your filter into Shaperbox that it's the time for start the filter. Each time the notes play, well, it's like you said to the Shaperbox, okay, now, so you don't take care about the melody for the cutoff. And in the same way, for the other one that play the melody, you know, it's not really important. Also, the most important is that this will be the same length about the note. So I just use, you know, a layer, and I layer also the lead trigger into that. Like that, I'm sure that it played the same notes. You know, it's just basically a square waveform, you know, with no release. Oh, I mean, this one is a bit released, yeah, 100, but doesn't matter. But yeah, this is basically, you don't care about the notes because you don't hear any sounds from them, you know. So it just need to follow the rhythm and the length of the notes. So yeah. Serum 3 came out last week. Oh, well, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I need to have a look then. I don't know. Are you sure about that? Can you trigger it by MIDI out? Yeah, Teamster, you can, but to be honest, I never try it. But I know you can, of course. You have an option for that on Shaperbox 3. Wait. But I never try to. Because for me, it's more easy to work like that. But you have that option. Shaperbox 3, yeah, you have also the MIDI option. So basically, you can also do the same with the MIDI. Yeah, right. So it's just about your habit, you know. But I always do with the audio. But you for sure you can do it with the MIDI. Yeah. So it's just like you prefer, but you can do it like that. Yeah. Okay, so I will have a look to XFR after the stream, but yeah. So let's continue. So we have the build up. The vocal.
Beyond the sky.
Yeah, here for the transition, I just lower the main volume of the vocal from MG, you know, because with mine on top of it was too loud, you know. You can really notice mine. It's for the mix, you know. It's otherwise it's a bit weird. Yeah, just a tat during I speak the Beyond the Sky, you know. And what we have also, yeah, I will show you also the same thing with the trigger vocal. So for my vocals and that techniques with the reverb and the delay I just showed you before, then you know that the reverb be lower. I just use the same techniques into the vocal. So basically what I do is just I duplicate the main vocal, you know, and I put it into another mixer bus, but I put a big clipper, you know, because I want that the volume of the vocal will be always the same. And of course, I delink it to the master because I don't want to hear that shit, you know. It sounds like over distorted, you know. If I turn it off or if I turn it on, be careful with your ears.
Every day I wake up next to you.
Yeah. It sounds like shit, you know. But this is just for triggering the reverb and the delay on the main vocal. So here I will show you. This is the same process. So yeah, by the way, for the vocal, I like to use that plugin from Soundtoys, Superplate. I like how it sounds with, the vocals. And then at the end of the change, this is the same technique. So, and this one is just triggered by the vocal trigger, you know. And
every day I wake up next to you.
So you see with the clipper, it helps to have the same value when the sidechain on the reverb it's on, you know, because if I disable the inflator, well, you can see that it's not the same.
Every day I wake up next to you.
You know, it's totally different, you know. So this is why I just use a big clipper on it. I don't care how it sounds because we anyway don't hear it. So, but it helps to have this constance, you know. So yeah, but like I told you, you know, I think for the lead it was close to minus 6 dB when the lead play. Here for the vocal, it's a bit less, you know, minus.
Every day I wake up next to you.
Close to it, but it depends.
I look into your eyes, my heart is full.
It depends of the context, you know. If I turn it off,
Every day I wake up next to you.
Once again, you can hear that the reverb and the delay are completely on the vocal, so this is why I use that. And with that techniques, you can have big reverb and big delay, you know. So this is the tricks with the techniques. You have big reverb, but without get this annoying effect during that the main sounds play. You can't. It's bad because the reverb eats all the space, you know, in the mix. So yeah, so this is it. And I think if you want to see the delay, on that one I use Valhalla delay, you know, I like it. And same thing, you know, proceed to at the end of the chains, and yeah. So I think now you get it. So let's have a look to the drop now, because we are close to the drop part.
Any stars, let me show that I love you. Beyond the sky, you're my desire. Let me hold all of you.
Drop part. In the drop, we have all the elements I showed you before. So the lead plugged one it's also a lead itself. It's the part of the lead. So the same elements that in the intro, you know, bass sub lead, and this cool bass so, you know, like a bit from Mace inspiration, and the sub pad here. It sounds like that. So it's basically just a chorus, you know, and it's also sidechained by the kick. Where it is, the main. Where it goes? It goes to number 51. All right. Oh yeah. So yeah, and you have that kick start that play each time the kick will play, you know, 100. So. It's like that, you know, when the kick plays. So in the same way, like Shaper Box and or you can do it with kickstart. It's just like the kick trigger. I use a kick trigger also for just activate the sidechain without need to create an automation clip on that knob, you know, or on the mix on the mix value here. So way more easy, you know. So yeah. We have the subpad behind, and the subpad, it helps to have that feeling, you know, that the drop is so stereo and fat, you know. I will disable the leads. You can hear the subpad behind, you know. I will just disable the subpad now. No, it's already nice without it, you know, but it means like it's adds something, you know, like this feeling that it's very full, you know, all the spectrum is full, you know, so. I want my drop to be in shape, not fat. What do you mean by in shape and not fat? So for the last part of the drop, we have the vocal play again, you know, on it. So about the lyrics, Jizzy Master, I explain everything at the beginning. So this is a song that I wrote myself, you know, for my girlfriend. So and MG helped me to improve the lyrics. So. Every moment that I am with you. we have the second part of the track. So this is basically the verse number 2, but I choose to continue with the main kick bass instead of just use a, you know, like an impact or, you know, just personal choice. But again, you need to be creative with the how to say in the structure of the tracks. So so this cool effect I put on the basso here. No, a very cool effect here. Oh, okay, get it.
Life is full of colors thanks to you. Did you know that you make me happy beyond the sky?
Yeah, here we have this cool chords progression, you know. We're just turning off the vocal. Turn the plug also. Pum 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 with the plug, you know. Yeah, once again this cool effect we know, you know, with the basso. Boom. Then, you know, this is the chorus part, but I chose here to use kick and bass on the verse number 2, and on the new chorus, well, just like break moment, you know, you need like this break moment. It's just about the kick bass always. It's a bit boring, you know, so once again about structure, it's very important. Second build up, you know.
Beyond the sky.
So what I did here for the second build up, so the basic melody, and here I just repeat, you know, the main bar, the main melody, without changing the chords, and I added also the vocal and made like a loop, you know, beyond the sky, high, high.
Beyond the sky.
I think, if I'm not wrong, so we have the clap who play directly here. So it's also changed from the first drop, of course, because the clap just start later. Yeah, at bar 9 into the drop, I mean, you know. Here it's directly, but I think it's very often a couple. All the producers do that, you know, basically for the second drop, I mean. So, but I think I use some other hi-hat here. No, I think it's the same. Yeah. So let's have a look to the hi-hat games. I call them like that, you know. Basically, it's the same than into the intro, but I know that here I change a bit into the.
Beyond the sky, you give me the wings to face
yeah, nothing exceptional, you know, but it helps also to have sometimes at some moment something a bit different, you know.
You give me the wings to save my life. You are the only one I need.
Yeah, so
Beyond the sky, la-di-da-di, la-di-da-di-da-da-da-da. Beyond the sky, you're my desire. Let me hold all of you.
I don't remember if I use some another parts on the end of the drop here. Let me hear.
Beyond the sky, la-di-da-di,
I think it's the same one. Yeah, yeah. And basically, you know, the outro. With basically the outro, you know, nothing exceptional here. So I guess something that could be interesting to show you is the mastering. And probably you expect something really huge, you know, but the truth is that basically if you do your mixing properly, you know, well, the mastering is like 5% of the track, you know. You don't have to make something really. The mastering will not make any difference, you know, if the mix sounds like shit. Well, mastering will not fix that. So basically, all the stuff need to be done into the mixing process, you know. Even without your master, the track need to sound really good, you know, like it was like done, you know. Mastering just will improve a bit the thing, you know, and the loudness, but nothing special. So we will have a look. No, we have just here. This is just a relay. It doesn't matter. Just for about the volume of the wall elements goes into the first plugin. So I have this imager. So it's a stereo plugin, you know, and this is very minor, you know. It just increase a bit the amount of the stereo in each part. So I don't touch under the 150, you know. And after that, I have that one on 600 and the other one on 10K. So it's very, you know, it's just for help to have a bit more stereo into the mix. And what I have after that, I have the bus compressor too. So it's a glue compressor, you know. So it helps that when the breaks play or anything that is less loud than the main chorus, it will just push a bit the volume of each element. So it's also helped to have that glue effect that we like into a track. And at the end of the chain here, I just use ash as clipper. I just use ash all the time because I love how it sounds. So I think you can really going deep into the clipping, you know, without get any distortion. You will have, you know, but you can really notice it. So you can go deep with it. So from Acoustica Audio. So this is all, you know. But I will show you a tricks. And at the end of the chains, I have my maximizer, and take care always to put the ceiling at minus 0.10, because when you will do your MP3, you know, it's always be with the locality of the MP3, you will not be at 0-10 basically. So some peaks into the master will goes up, you know. So this is why. And I don't put in true peak mode because honestly you have to lower the mix like 1 or 2 dB more, so you lose a lot of loudness. So, and true peak is another topic. I can talk about it in another session, you know. but basically I don't care, and most of the time all the other producers don't care too much about it. So but basically this is all, you have just stereo imager, you have that glue compressor and the clipper, and to be sure at the end of the change the limiter. But this is all, I don't have something else on the master for that session, so it's very, but I will show you a trick now that sometimes I use. So if sometimes you have a mix and that you want to have more, you push a bit the transient on it, you can use that trick. I will show you quickly. You can use a Pro MB, and you just have to do one bend, like from the mids, like let's say 1K, and you just have to expand it. Be careful with that, because you don't want to add two more of it. So I will just show you. Let's put like the intro for set correctly that Pro MB and show you what it can also make. Let me show you.
Beyond the sky.
We have the threshold, so we have with the kick here. Alright. You need to put an attack, fast attack and fast release. Okay, so basically we have the kick pushed here. Yeah, can you hear that? Can you hear that the transient is way more present here?
Beyond the sky.
I push it very loud, like that you can notice, Sometimes on a mix, you can do that, and it will just help to have this more punch effect, into your face when the kick hits, But you need to be careful with the threshold because it reacts very. I mean, if you use hi-hat or snare, or even the lead can also be in this area and trigger the amount of this Pro MB. So you need to be careful with that, but it just helps sometimes,
Beyond the sky.
We can hear the lead here, So you need to be careful about that. This is a great trick sometimes, so. But yeah, as you can see, basically on the master, I don't have so much plugins, guys, because everything is done into the mixing process. So, and I'm curious to see how much hours I spend on it. I think not so much, But this is true that I have mixed the vocals into some other project. So maybe we can add some hours to the project, but 37. So let's say like 40 hours, maybe a bit more, between 40 and 50 hours for doing Beyond the Sky. Of course, I don't take in count the first melody I wrote, and all that, but yeah, basically. So yeah, I think we have checked everything. Did you have some question more about the track, or do you want to check something special? Or I think I don't miss anything. Yeah, for the 808 and the kick, this is the same thing, The 808 is triggered by the kick, so because without that, the low end of the 808 will play in the same time than the low end of the kick. But yeah, I think we have made the turn of it. What I could show you more, guys, on that project, I don't know. I think it's, yeah, the rest of the track is just about, sweeps, effects, chime, the vocal, preverb sometimes, I love to use preverb. And I'm sure that you know the techniques, of course, for doing it. Very basic. Yeah, what is that part? Oh, the vocal trigger. Yeah.
Beyond the sky.
Yeah. So yeah, basically this is a track I start from scratch, and I show you the whole process. And for the lyrics, well, it was for my girlfriend, so this is why it's about love and all that. But it could be also interesting to show you maybe the more than just a soundtrack, because it's also a track from scratch, and I write the lyrics myself, and the process was a bit different, because it's a mix between like art style elements and hands up. So I like to call that art up, but I don't know. But yeah, thanks a lot for showing us the detailed rundown of your creation process. It was very informative and cool to see. Thank you, and thank you, that's Cornard. Well, this session was dedicated to that one, but this is not done, because I have something to show you. So I don't know if you have no more question. I think I can go to the new single and show you. But this will be a very short preview, guys, because like I told you, I will open it. But like I told you, it's a collab, and this will be just my version. But I send the stems to my friend, and he will work on it. He should basically send me the stems back this weekend, and the track is done basically. But he will add his own touch, So much taken from this. Cheers. No problem. Just drinking. Cheers. Thank you very much. No problem. No problem. It's a pleasure. So yeah, I will show you the new single I've made. But yeah, really quick snippet. Let me close that one or open a new empty project before. So the chat comments either FX Mixer. Oh yeah, probably. I'm sorry. I maybe need to change the chat place for the second stream. I will try to have something more on point. I'm sorry, but I think maybe in the replay you can check carefully. But yeah, anyway, I will try to find a solution about that. Okay, so as you can see, it will be not a secret, but the track is called Over You. This, so I open it. So yeah, this is just the stems from my version, and yeah, I just wait the new stems from the other artist, and then the track will be like done. And all I can say is, yeah, big artist, like I said in the beginning of this stream, a big artist into the hands up scene, and yeah, the track will be not released on my own label this time. So this will be not released on Musical Conviction. I don't will tell you where this will be released yet, but stay tuned because I think the track will be released, very soon. So, okay, so this is just the stems. I just need to put like a limiter for be sure that, that blah, 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 blah. The maximizer, yeah, let's do it that one. I think anyway it doesn't peak over 0 dB, but anyway. So yeah, this is my new single. So you will notice that this is hyper techno, guys, at 150, and yeah. So I will show you a quick snippet, and yeah, let me know what you think of it. Here we go.
You go, no, not this time.
that's all for today. I don't want to reveal too much and keep the melody a bit secret for the moment, but yeah, this is how it sounds. Did you use Spire 3? Guys, I don't know, because you told me about something about Seron 3. You told me something about Spire 3 now. I mean, this doesn't exist. Did you try to troll me, or I don't know? No. On that one, I use Silent One, my own presets, but not Spire 3, at least not the 3. So yeah, guys, this is the new single. So yeah, stay tuned, because I think you don't expect the other artists with I will collab with. So this will be funny to see our reaction, So yeah, I wanted to say that because I see in the chat earlier today. Let me switch a bit. I will just close that and switch to that scene, But yeah, I have seen something in the chat earlier today that you wanted to see me produce in live. So yeah, the next stream I plan to start a new track. I'm not sure which one yet. I actually have 2 tracks that I could work. Even 3 tracks. Sorry, 3 tracks that I could work in live. One is art style, one is hands up, and one is hyper techno. So I could work on one of them on the next stream. And what I wanted to say more, I don't remember. Yeah, I think it's enough. Yeah, for the next stream, this will be a live session, Can I release the song on your label? I mean, you can send me a demo, and then I give you a feedback, and yeah. So yeah, on the next stream will be dedicated to production, And yeah, I think we will spend a great time. I have a lot of things actually to work on, like I told you. So I don't know, ends up hyper techno or even hardstyle, So yeah, just tell me what you prefer. But I guess this will be for the ends up. But I guess yeah, ends up could be cool, That could be very cool to work on live. So I don't know. Hyper techno for Corsa. Yeah, I mean, yeah, why not? Anyway, everything is possible, so, I don't know. I would like a tutorial how to make pitch bass. I think I know who is Synth-Heaven. I don't know why, but I think I know who is Synth-Heaven. I think I know. That needs to be resolved in some minutes. Huge love. Thanks, Jens. Thanks. I hope the stream was cool. I mean, it's the first stream since a couple of years now, so I was not really stressed, but it's always. I wanted to have something cool, so I hope even the background is cool. I mean, yeah. I know that. I know who is Cynthia now. No problem, guys. Thanks to you to watch, and yeah. So don't forget that I will be on stream every Saturday at 9 p.m. and the next stream will be dedicated to a production session. So I think the stream will be a bit more longer than today, but yeah. So, and yeah, don't forget to check the description during the week, because I will post the link of the Discord. Like that, you can join the community, and if you have some songs that you would like that I review, well, you will have a salon dedicated for that, and you just have to send your tracks, into the Discord, and when I will have, like, I don't know, at least 10 tracks to review, I can dedicate a whole session, or make a review session. So new Discord link to Discord, the link was in Facebook. Yeah, but this will be a new Discord, you know, not the previous one. It's totally different. So yeah. Okay, guys. So thanks to be there with me, and we will see you then on the next Saturday. So have fun. Hope you enjoy, and yeah, see you next Saturday. So yeah, bye bye, guys.